Hey guys, we are back at Alton Towers again for this week. It seems to be like there may be a bit of a busy day today. Coming into the resort, there was a lot of cars and there was a lot of traffic coming into the Alton village. So that wasn't very good today, but we're following a coach and he was struggling to get by a lot of the things. So it did take a bit longer to get here today. And it looks like there's a lot of people more around the park than last week. It may be because the sun's out, but who will know? Let's see how the day's gonna go, and hopefully it's gonna be a good day. And even better, the monorail is back open now. So everyone that struggles with a bit of walking, especially getting to the entrance of the park, will now be able to get the monorail. And in the evenings, after having a long walk around for the day, the monorail will be back open for you to get on the day, at the end of the day, and hopefully it stays operational for the rest of the season. So that'll be good for all of us. And I'm going to start by walking down to the Galactica gate, scanning my Merlin pass, and hopefully getting in and riding my first ride on Nemesis. So I'll see you once we get off Nemesis. So then hopefully we're going to have a good day. I've just been on Nemesis. It was running really nicely. Managed to get on the first train of the day. Run from the holding pen around like 9:30. It looks like today's going to be a really busy day. At the moment, a lot of the rides are already on 40 minutes. So I'm very surprised it's very busy today for a Sunday. So we're going to have to see how the day's going to go, because I believe it's not going to be a very quiet day. It may help because the sun's out. It's still a bit chilly in the morning at the moment, and I'm hoping for the rest of the day we should get on a couple of rides, but I'm going to take you with me to see how it goes, because people may leave around earlier today because of how the schools are on tomorrow and work and that, so everyone doesn't want to get home too late. So we're going to see and have a look and see how today goes. Just been on Oblivion single rider, and it took about 5 minutes in a 35-minute queue, so it wasn't really that bad today. And we were going to go in the Smiler queue as well, but it turns out when we got into the queue, about 5 minutes into the queue, it broke down and it's still not operating at the moment, so not very good to start off with for today. There's been a couple rides down, as well as there's been a problem in Oblivion at the moment. They're not using the second station, so that's not very good at the moment. It's slowing down operations in there quite a lot, because it's sat on the brake room for quite a while at the moment, as well as it should be using all the stations all the time at the moment. So that's even good, not very good at the moment. As well as they've now added back the do not drop down at the end of before the drop on Oblivion. It's been really good. I really enjoyed that. It's been 20 years since they've added that back, because of there was two couples that went to court with Alton Towers and they won because of the noise rating. Unless they've dropped the court case or it's expired and they have to do it again. But I don't know. And that is why it's now back, I believe. And it's good to have it back. It does really impact the ride experience and make it a lot better, because people that don't go on, that haven't been on there before, it does improve their first experience. And now we're going to go to either Wicker Man or down to the Dark Forest. I'll see you when I get there, and hopefully the queues are not too bad. It seems like the sun has came now and everyone's just came here today since yesterday, but it seems like it's a lot busier than it was before. So let's see. I'm going to take you with me and see how it goes. I've just been on Wicker Man. It was a 65-minute queue. Managed to get on there within 50 minutes. It was running really smoothly, as well as I got a back row. It was whipping around those corners really well, and I can't really complain. And it was running really smoothly, and I'm hoping to get on it for my last ride of the day, because I normally end up going to Wicker Man for my last ride of the day. And even better, the Smiler is now back open by the looks of it. We're going to head towards Gloom Castle of Alton Manor, and I'm going to take you with me and see how it goes. We're going to go on there before my lunch, because then I'm going to take you to see how my lunch goes. Now we're going to come with me, and then we're going to have a little look at what's going on. The looks of today, it's very busy because the barrels look to be having like 15-minute queue, so that's looking good. As well as the area down here by the pirate area, the Mutiny Bay, seems to be very busy. Lots of people on hook a duck win a prize every day. The prices here are about £6 and 10 for 4 ducks, and the prizes are looks like you need to get quite a lot of points to get the prizes you see here, as well as the barrels look to be spinning really well by the looks of it. So over here by the Bug Kitchen, it looks to be really busy, but I wouldn't personally eat here. It's quite expensive for how much you pay. It's around £20 to £30 for a meal here, but I believe you do get your Merlin discount by the looks of it over here. For a large drink and fries and a couple of sides is £30, so it's quite expensive, it is. And now we're walking towards the Rapids, and it does look like it'll be opening next month. But the bad news is it's now a seasonal attraction, and it will only be opening between September and May. They'll be opening now, and they still have got the path up here closed as well. So by the looks of it, they have got the rapids sat there in the path, so that is why they're closed at the moment, and they're going to be opening next month, and hopefully for the hot weather. A lot of the time they close these attractions is because they like to cut costs down a lot at the moment, these Merlin parks have, because as I've read online, they're in a bit of financial trouble, and they're doing a lot of cost-costing measures at the moment. And hopefully everything will be back open again soon. I know if you have a look down here, the water seems to be flowing a lot more now, so it looks like they're going to be opening it pretty soon. Looks like it is opening very soon again, because this morning when I was walking down here, there was no water flowing. So good news, it's opening next week. It's opening next week at some point, it is, and it's going to be opening water flowing rapids again. But by the looks of it, hopefully they'll turn the waterfalls back on again. I did enjoy when we went on there in the summer last year with the waterfalls. Just walking past Pizza and Pasta, looks like it's looking very busy today, it is, with everyone in there. As well as, at the moment, they're offering £16.75 for adult and £10 for kids, but with Merlin discount, but only after 2 p.m. This applies to all the Merlin discounts. As well as, I've seen the train looks to be back in the station, and it's meant to be opening next month. I don't know what the problem was with it, but it does look like it's opening again. So I'm looking forward to getting on there. But remember, riders must be 1.1 with the kids, a lot different to how it used to be. And I'm looking forward to the train, as well as the runaway mine train and the rapids interacting again, because with that it does really make a difference, it improves the ride experience, it does. So I'm happy that it's back open. We're just going to go on the cast now and see when we get off. As we were walking down to the Alton cast, I found that the runaway mine train was running. So I didn't have my camera at the time, but I've got a clip on my phone. I'm going to insert it in the next clip. It looks like it's going to be opening very soon. It looks like it's slowly moving along the track, so they must be doing their protocol test to see when it's going to be operating again. I've just got off the cast now, and it's running really smoothly. All the effects are mainly working, but a couple of them weren't working, especially the tunnel. I really enjoy that effect. It's a great illusion for the kids and that, running really smoothly. Lots of smells in there. The smells really do have an impact onto the ride. Now we're going to walk towards the Nemesis kitchen bit so I can get my lunch. I'm looking forward to a good bit of lunch. I'm quite hungry now after being on quite a couple of rides today. Operation seems to be running very smoothly, but there's a couple of rides still closed. So we're going to see how that goes for the rest of the day. Come join me and see what I get for lunch. I've just gone and got my lunch. I've had a couple bites of it. It seems to be very good for price for money. With my Merlin discount, it was £12.40 instead of £16, as well as I wasn't very happy. I had to wait about 20 minutes to get it. It took quite a long time, it did, but in all fairness it was around lunchtime, so I was expected to wait a little while, and I'm hoping to get on Nemesis or Galactica after. I'll see you after I finish my lunch, and I'll get you some off the ride fishes hopefully later in the day. And I have the garlic flavour as well, so I'll see you in a little while. Galactica's future here at the park. As I've been told, it was meant to have a retheme last year, but due to budget cuts, it never happened. And I reckon they're either gonna scrap the idea of retheming it, keep it how it is, or they go with the retheme is one other possibility, or they get a new ride here. I think the most likely odds is going to be they keep it how it is. There's more likely going to be towards the retheme than getting it scrapped, just because of how popular it is at the moment. But the only downside of Galactica has very slow operations that really do affect the park at the moment. Because as I'm here at the moment in the area, it is on a 65-minute queue and a sort of ish day where every other ride's on about a 50-minute queue. So it really does need improving, because as I've seen today, it does look like it is on a one station operation again, but that really does slow it down quite a lot. They do need to kind of sort that out if this ride's going to be sustainable here, because that slow operation is just not good for us, not good at all. The same with Oblivion at the moment today. Oblivion was on a one station operation as well, because this year they're not using the rides at their full capacity, where they can get riders in and out as quick as possible. Because in all fairness, I don't want to have a go, I don't want to moan, but they have done a brilliant job with Forbidden Valley, especially from Nemesis side, because it has been a really good revamp. It looks so much better than a lot of other places in the park. Just wish they do some revamps around the other side of the park as well. And I wish they did keep the actors in there. There's a lot of actors that used to be here that made the vibe in here. They got rid of lots of the actors to cost cutting again. Because especially when Alton Manor opened again, that was really good when they had a lot of the actors and stuff, and I just wish it was like that again. Okay, I'm just going to get you some off the ride footage of a couple of the rides in this area, and then we're going to see where we're going to go next. Have a good day for the rest of the day and see what happens. It's not looking good today for Toxicator. It's been up and down for the last 20 minutes because it's been working, and then it's been stopping. It ran for about 5 minutes and then it stopped again, so it may look like they need a bit of work now. So for a new ride, that's not looking very good. It's only been open for about a year now, so it's not looking good. So we're probably going to head towards the Dark Forest or X sector now. So I'll see you when I get there and see what ride we get on. I've just been on Hex Legend of the Tower, and it was running really smoothly. It was. The effects were working on point today, but there was one downside. They had one cart or barrier out of order for some reason. So that must be slowing down input a little bit, but it doesn't matter too much. It's quite a faster output ride it is. And now I think we're going to head over to Oblivion again. The Smiler is shut again today, so that's not great, is it, today? Because I'm hoping they can sort that out. But it may be one of those things where this is one day that they just won't stay open, because at the moment Toxicator is being shut again, so that's not great either. We're now going to head over to Oblivion for our second ride of the day, so I'll see you when we come off. I've just been on Oblivion today. It was running really smoothly again. It was. I only waited about 15 minutes and it's been excellent. I've just got down here and the Smiler's reopened, but it opened on a 65-minute queue today. And that is quite a long time, it is, especially for a Sunday. I think today has definitely been a busier one than normal, so that's just what it is. You just have to cope with it. You can never know when it's going to be quiet and not be quiet. But if you guys are trying to have a rough estimate of how busy the parks are going to be, I recommend using Crowd Counter online, because it's an excellent way to find out where the queues are. Just being on the Smiler, it was a very good ride. Had front row with the new restraints. I find the new restraints are a lot more comfortable, because around the chest area they're a bit more open they are, and by the headish area they have pads either side, so that's quite good as well as. But to be honest, we had to wait around 70 minutes. That's probably because the ride's been up and down all day, causing more people to want to go on it later in the day. So that's all you can do, is just have to wait, unfortunately. At the moment, it's about an hour left till the park closes. So we just have to see how the day goes for the rest of the day. Everything's on about 40 minutes to 25 minutes. 25 minutes is about where Galactica is down there, so we're going to see how everything goes for the rest of the day. I've just been on my last ride of the day, and it was Wicker Man. Managed to get a row 10. It was running very smoothly again for the rest of the day, but today's a 5 o'clock close. It is. I'm a bit surprised about that, especially on a busy day like today, because a lot of the rides have been over an hour today. So that's going to sum it up for the rest of the day, because we're just walking over to the monorail to go home now. So I'll catch you on the next one. Like and subscribe and follow for more theme park stuff. So that's me for now.